What it do, homies? It's your boy David. I'm back today. We out here about to check out Scott's, and I believe this is his debut single song. I was sitting here looking at his channel, and I saw how many subscribers he got. So I was sitting here thinking, like, wow, how long has he been making music? And I went to his videos tab, and I found out that he's been mostly kind of teasing about this. So there's been a lot of hype behind this, and knowing Scott, we're about to get some excellent music here. Absolutely excellent. So without further ado, let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up. Oh, and as you can see, I have already subscribed and I've liked this before it starts because, come on, it's Scott. I'm ready to be soufflexed. Wow, production level. That was just the intro. Amazing.
What did I say? The room had turned cold. Their eyes died away. No text on my phone. Maybe like me, it's been broken. What did I do? Too quiet, too bold. Did I seem confused? Every day so alone. When did I become frozen? Then you said, I don't think that you're human. You must be from Mars, which explains how amazing you are. Can we build a rocket and take off past the sun and the stars, and we'll fall in love on Mars.
Oh, okay. Whoa. All right, hold on now. This is important. This is extremely important what's going on here. Okay, not because of the message and everything, you know, the context of the song, but because I feel like this may be our first true glimpse into who is Scott. Right. The thing about performing in a group, especially, you know, with a group with Mitch and then, you know, with pentatonix, is that for the most part, you got to put aside your personal differences and do what's best for the group, right? Because it's a group effort for everybody to shine. And while most of them might have kind of like leads where they can come out and like really express themselves and everything, even in their even in their original songs, pentatonix and superfruit, it's still a group thing. But the thing about this being a solo is that Scott has complete control, right? So we could learn more about Scott and his style and how he sings off of this than any other pentatonix video that or superfruit video that we can watch. You know what I mean? Already super emotional. The very beginning, that was interesting, that little vocal layer that he did. But if you guys pay attention, his voice always remained on top. Right? That I love that type of use of auto-tune. You use it as a tool and not as a crutch. Now, we already know Scott doesn't need auto-tune. He will never need auto-tune for as long as he's born. I've said it before, and I've said this about Mitch, but the same thing applies to Scott. He came out the womb singing, okay? Just out of the womb, singing the whole entire C major scale. But he was crying, ga, 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 even with the little vibratos and everything. This is a picture into who Scott is right here. It's beautiful. Let's go.
And we'll fall in love on Mars.
And that's not even getting to what's going on here right now. Obviously, you know, we're talking about Mars, some of the theme that you want to bring that concept of space into this. Now, I've heard this concept. I've heard it at this point. hundreds of times, right? Because I got somewhere near 3,000 videos uploaded here to YouTube. So I know my way around at this point. I think that's fair to say. And generally, whenever I kind of hear the type of ethereal or space sounds, it's just a little bit of reverb with a couple of effects in here, but it's going a different way, right? Um, it's got a sense, it has that sense of air, that sense of frozenness, but the melodies and the harmonies in the space and how it's occupying, it has a sense of reverse as well, but it's very, very subtle. And you can and the vocals that he's got going on in the background, it's just ever so wonderfully mixed to give you that soothing, because when you're dealing with this much space, things can become very, very cluttered very quickly, especially when you start adding in vocals. But we understand how really smooth and gradual everything, and how it's just completely, I hope you guys are listening to this song in some good earphones so you can really appreciate what's going on musically in the background, right? It's no easy feat to have all these elements just kind of coming in and rising and clashing against each other and have it come off as smooth as it is. Now, I know I'm kind of steering away, but this is just what music does to me. When I hear something that's just composed so beautifully, how dare I not take some time to just stop and remark on it? Like I'm not gonna let this pass me by. You know what I mean? You guys have the luxury of skipping past the commentary and everything. I don't have that luxury. My brain won't let me. I hear something amazing, I gotta talk about it. That's just the type of reactor I am. But you guys know that. That
the world disappears, we look up at the moon, but sometimes my fears, they just won't vanish too, till you turn over toward me, and you say, I don't think that you're human, you must be from Mars, which explains how amazing you are.
Beautiful.
Oh, can we build a rocket and take off past the sun and the stars till we fall in love on Mars? Past the sun, past the stars, I'll be home where you are. Through the night, through the dark, not afraid in your arms. Past the sun, past the stars, I'll be home where you are. Through the night, through the dark, not afraid in your arms. Past the sun, past the stars, I'll be home where you are. Through the night, through the dark, not afraid in your arms. Past the sun, past the stars, I'll be home here on Mars. When seconds from takeoff, you hold out your arms and bring me back home to Mars.
Oh God, yeah, that was just that climax right there. Oh my goodness. All right, look, guys. Some of this stuff, right? This is a universal applicable song. You know, this is something that obviously can apply to anybody, anywhere, no matter what. Now, obviously, he's talking about, relationships. So I feel like that might be the very bare minimum. You need to at least be in a relationship to fully understand, you know what I mean? But I just want to talk about some concepts that he's got going on in here. Okay, so first starting off with this piano. Now, this right here, right? This, there's something here. And the thing about it is that obviously, like, let's just bring it down to the basics. Obviously, this is something that has crashed, right? It's got the alien marks on there, but you notice how it's kind of tilted, right? So this is something that when we look at it, we're like, huh, what is this? What's going on? And then the human, our curiosity, right, kind of gets the best of us. And then we want to go over there and we want to interpret it. Now, there's going to be two types of people, maybe even more than that. But for this case, two types of people that's going to approach it. There's going to be people who approach it, right, and then kind of just turn away because it's too foreign, right? And then there's other type of people who's going to approach it and actually interact with it. And then maybe three people. And then people interact with it. No, I can't do this. Then you might come across somebody who actually understands what's going on here. And then there's just this unorthodox type of feeling. You're like, yo, what's going on? Right? What's happening here is that this is an odd piece of puzzle that from the surface appears as though it's you can't understand it, but you're drawn to it, right? Your curiosity is drawn to it. Him sitting there and playing on the piano and doing it sideways and everything. I kind of look at this because right now I'm kind of thinking about me and my wife. I always tell my wife that, or I always tell other people that when it comes to relationships, right? Everybody has their preference in who they want to date, what they expect to see in their spouse or whatnot. But I always tell people that your spouse or whoever you end up with will for the most part have nothing that you want and everything that you need. You know what I mean? It's going to be that complete puzzle to fit those shapes. It's going to be everything that you do not have is going to be that to complete you. You know what I mean? So this odd piano right here is sitting there, it's tilted, it's foreign. Who will play with me? And then here comes Scott. I got you, right? You've completed me. This is the puzzle that I needed to play, right? I can do this. So I love that. I mean, I probably explained it poorly, but I love that symbology. That's what I got from there, right? That's just look at it. That's amazing. I don't want to just gloss over it. Now, there's a couple of stuff in here, all kinds of stuff. Him being beamed, taking me back to Mars and everything, because the relationship feels like it's on another level. A whole lot of us kind of do a bunch of like self, like doubt, and we try to punish ourselves before we even allow other people to start like dating us, because we are our own worst enemies. So whenever we come across something that is a possible match, we didn't think that existed. So it might as well be an alien, right? Something else some of us don't believe that exists. So yeah. And then when you find that missing piece, yeah, you go back to Mars, because that's what it's going to feel like. It's going to feel like you just in this space that you didn't know that existed. It's this unknown, unexplored foreign land that you could just explore together. Or at least that's what I got from this. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. So now, of course, I probably read into this way too much. I thought I already knew I was going to have a different type of reaction style to this because it's a single artist as opposed to a group. Sometimes I could spend a little bit more attention and more time finding out what was going on. But I'd probably have to caress this video a couple of more times to really start diving in, because there's even symbolism right here, right? With him walking in the vast wasteland. Unexplored. Oh God, you could just you could talk for days. You could talk for days, but okay. I want to hear what you guys thought about this down in the comments. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.